Olivia's heart pounded as she slipped into the cool water of her neighbor's pool, the California sun beating down relentlessly on that fateful afternoon. Paige, with her easy smile and confident stride, had invited her over for a casual swim, but as Paige slid in next to her, their bodies brushing accidentally, or was it? Olivia felt a spark she couldn't ignore. In that moment, as their eyes locked and Paige leaned in, lips meeting in a kiss that shattered everything Olivia thought she knew about herself, the world tilted on its axis. She pulled back, gasping, her mind reeling. What the hell was that? Olivia whispered, water dripping from her hair. But Paige just looked at her with those piercing blue eyes, unapologetic and hungry. Olivia's thoughts raced. She was married, for God's sake, to Mark, the steady accountant who'd been her rock since college, father to their 2-year-old daughter Lily. How could one impulsive moment unravel the life she'd built so carefully in this quiet suburb of Los Angeles? But it wasn't just impulsive. It had been building for months. Paige had moved in next door last fall, a graphic designer fresh from New York, with her sharp wit and stories of city adventures that made Olivia's routine days feel mundane. They'd started with borrowed cups of sugar, then coffee chats over the fence, evolving into late-night talks when Mark was at work. Olivia told herself it was friendship, nothing more, but deep down she knew the pull was stronger. Why did her stomach flutter every time Paige laughed? Why did she replay their conversations in her head, dissecting every glance? That night back home, Olivia couldn't sleep. Mark snored softly beside her, oblivious, while she stared at the ceiling, guilt gnawing at her insides. I'm not like that, she thought, repeating it like a mantra. I'm straight. I love my husband. This is just confusion. But the memory of Paige's lips, soft and insistent, haunted her. What if this was who she really was? The thought terrified her. Her parents, conservative folks from the Midwest, had raised her with clear expectations. Marriage, kids, stability. Coming out. That would destroy them. And Lily, what kind of mother would she be, appending her child's world for a selfish desire? The next morning, Olivia avoided Paige's house, busying herself with errands. But Paige texted, "We need to talk. Come over." Olivia's fingers hovered over the reply. Delete it, she urged herself. Pretend it never happened. But curiosity, or was it longing? Won out. She went, heart in her throat. Paige opened the door, looking effortlessly beautiful in a tank top and shorts. Olivia, about yesterday. She started, but Olivia cut her off. It was a mistake. I'm married. I have a family. Paige's face fell, but she nodded. I get it. But I felt something real. Didn't you? Olivia wanted to deny it, but the words stuck. Instead, she fled, tears blurring her vision as she drove aimlessly through the neighborhood. Back home, Mark noticed her distraction. Everything okay, Liv? He asked over dinner. She forced a smile. Just tired. But inside, turmoil brewed. How could she lie to him? Mark was good, kind, reliable. They'd met in college, bonded over shared dreams of a simple life. But lately, that simplicity felt like a cage. Paige represented freedom, excitement, a part of herself Olivia had buried long ago. That week, the internal conflict intensified. Olivia found herself stealing glances at Paige's window, wondering what she was doing. At work, as a high school teacher, she zoned out during lessons, her mind drifting to that kiss. Am I gay? She whispered to herself in the bathroom mirror one day. The word felt foreign, scary. Society had drilled into her that love looked a certain way. Man and woman, husband and wife. Anything else was deviant, whispered about in hushed tones. Her best friend, Sarah, sensed something off during their weekly lunch. Spill it, girl. You've been weird. Olivia hesitated, then confessed partially. I think I'm having doubts about my marriage. Sarah's eyes widened. An affair. Olivia shook her head, but the lie burned. If only it were that simple, an affair with a man. But this challenged everything. Paige didn't give up. She left a note in Olivia's mailbox. I respect your space, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Olivia crumpled it but didn't throw it away. Late at night she'd unfold it, tracing the words. The pull was magnetic, but the fear was paralyzing. What if Mark found out? What if her parents disowned her? The stakes were too high. One evening, as Olivia tucked Lily into bed, Her daughter looked up with innocent eyes. Mommy loves Daddy, right? The question hit like a punch. Of course, sweetie, Olivia lied, her voice cracking. But did she? Love Mark, yes, but in love? That flame had dimmed years ago. Paige ignited something new, raw. The decision loomed. Ignore it and preserve her life, or explore and risk everything. Olivia chose the former, deleting Paige's number. But fate had other plans. At a neighborhood block party, they collided again. Paige, chatting with others, caught Olivia's eye across the crowd. The tension was electric. Olivia excused herself to the bathroom, but Paige followed. Stop running, Paige said softly, closing the door. This isn't going away. Olivia's resolve crumbled. I can't do this. It's wrong. Paige stepped closer. Wrong according to who? Society? Your family? Or you? Their faces inches apart. Olivia felt the world narrow to just them. But she pulled away. I have to go. That night, Mark confronted her. You've been distant. Is there someone else? Olivia's heart stopped. No, she whispered, but the guilt in her eyes betrayed her. Mark pressed. Tell me the truth. She broke down, sobbing. It's not a guy. It's Paige. The silence was deafening. Mark's face twisted in shock. Hurt. Our neighbor? You're gay. The word hung heavy. Olivia nodded, the admission flooding her with relief and terror. Mark stormed out, leaving her alone with her thoughts. What have I done? She wondered. The confession was out, irreversible. Now the real storm began. Mark didn't come home that night. Olivia paced the living room, phone in hand, debating whether to call him. He needs space, she told herself, but the emptiness of the house amplified her anxiety. Lily slept soundly upstairs, unaware of the fracture in her parents' world. Olivia sank onto the couch, replaying the confrontation. Mark's disbelief, his pain. It mirrored her own confusion from weeks ago. How had she let it get this far? The next morning Mark returned, eyes red-rimmed. We need to talk, he said flatly. They sat at the kitchen table, coffee growing cold between them. How long? He asked. Olivia swallowed. It started as friendship. The kiss was recent. But the feelings? I don't know. Mark rubbed his temples. Feelings? For a woman? Liv, we've been together 10 years. We have a child. His voice cracked. Am I not enough? Guilt twisted like a knife. It's not about you, she insisted. It's about me. I've been denying this part of myself. But even as she said it, doubt crept in. Was this truly her or a midlife crisis? Society's whispers echoed. It's a phase, choose your family. Mark leaned forward. What about Lily? You want to blow up her life for this? Olivia's eyes filled with tears. I don't know what I want. But lying isn't fair to any of us. They agreed to therapy, a desperate attempt to salvage what was left. Their counselor, Dr. Ellis, a kind woman in her 50s, listened without judgment. Sexual identity can emerge at any time, she explained. It's not uncommon in marriages. Mark nodded, but his resentment simmered. So what? I just accept that my wife wants women now. Dr. Ellis suggested space for reflection. Olivia clung to that, hoping clarity would come. Meanwhile, Paige kept her distance, respecting the boundaries. But Olivia's mind wandered to her constantly. Is she thinking of me? She'd wonder during mundane tasks. The internal battle raged. Duty versus desire. Her parents called weakly, oblivious. How's the family? Her mom asked cheerfully. Olivia forced normalcy. Great, she lied, the deception eating at her. At work, rumors started. A colleague saw her and Paige talking animatedly at the block party. Whispers in the staff room. Olivia's acting strange. Think she's having an affair. The judgment stung. In a progressive city like LA, homophobia still lurked beneath the surface. Olivia imagined the fallout. Parents pulling kids from her class, judgmental stares. One day Sarah cornered her. You said doubts about marriage. But it's more, isn't it? Olivia confessed everything. Sarah hugged her. I'm here for you. But be careful. People can be cruel. The support was a lifeline, but it highlighted the isolation. Mark grew distant, sleeping on the couch. I can't look at you the same, he admitted one night. The turning point came when Olivia bumped into Paige at the grocery store. "How are you?" Paige asked gently. Olivia's facade cracked, falling apart. They talked in the parking lot, words tumbling out. "I told Mark. Everything's a mess." Paige's eyes softened. "I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're facing it." The conversation reignited the spark, but Olivia pulled back. "I can't see you. It's too hard." Back home, Mark had packed a bag. "I'm staying with my brother. I need time." Olivia begged him to stay, but he left, kissing Lily goodbye. Alone with her daughter, Olivia broke. "Mommy, where's Daddy?" Lily asked. "He's on a trip," Olivia lied, holding her close. The weight of her choices crushed her. Was authenticity worth this pain? Weeks passed in a blur. Therapy helped Olivia unpack her past. Repressed attractions in college, dismissed as admiration. "You're not broken," Dr. Ellis said. But society disagreed. Online forums were divided. Some cheered self-discovery, others condemned selfishness. Olivia scrolled endlessly, seeking validation. Her parents visited unexpectedly. Over dinner, Mark's absence was glaring. "Where is he?" her dad pressed. Olivia hesitated, then spilled. "We're separating. I've realized I'm attracted to women." The silence was thunderous. Her mom gasped. "What? That's not you. It's a mistake." Her dad stood. "We raised you better. Think of Lily." They left angry, cutting contact. The betrayal stung deepest from family. "How could they abandon me?" Olivia thought, sobbing alone. Paige reached out via text. "Heard about your parents. I'm sorry." Olivia replied, desperate for connection. They met at a park away from prying eyes. "I feel so lost," Olivia admitted. Paige listened, offering comfort without pressure. "You're brave for facing this." But bravery came at a cost. Mark filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. "I can't compete with who you are," he said bitterly. Custody battles loomed, adding stress. Olivia questioned everything. Was that kiss worth it? The answer eluded her, but the path forward demanded choices. The divorce proceedings dragged on, each court date a fresh wound. Olivia sat in the sterile courtroom, her lawyer droning on about assets and custody. Mark avoided her gaze, his hurt morphed into anger. "She chose her lifestyle over our family," his attorney argued. The word lifestyle grated, as if her identity was a choice like picking a hobby. Inside, Olivia seethed. "This isn't a phase. It's me." Custody was the battleground. Mark wanted primary, claiming stability. "Lily needs normalcy," he said. Olivia fought back. "I'm her mother. My orientation doesn't change that." The judge, an older man, listened impassively. Society's bias hung in the air. Would he see her as fit? Olivia's thoughts raced. What if I lose her? All for what? A chance at happiness. Paige became her anchor, their meetings clandestine. "You're strong," Paige whispered during a stolen coffee date. But doubt plagued Olivia. "Am I? Or selfish?" Paige challenged her. "Hiding who you are hurts everyone more." Their bond deepened, conversations turning intimate. Not physical but emotional. Paige shared her own coming-out story. Rejected by friends but freer now. Yet, external pressures mounted. At school, the principal called her in. "Parents are complaining. Rumors about your personal life." Olivia's stomach dropped. "It's private." But the implication was clear. Conform or face consequences. She imagined headlines. Teacher's scandal rocks community. The fear of ostracism was real. In America, progress masked deep prejudices. Her parents' silence deafening. Olivia reached out. "Please talk to me." Her mom replied curtly. "We're praying for you." The conditional love broke her. They'd rather I suffer in silence, she realized. Internal monologues consumed her. Was I wrong to come out? Should I have stayed closeted for peace? A betrayal came from unexpected quarters. Sarah, her confidant, distanced herself. "It's just complicated," Sarah said vaguely. Olivia pressed. "Because I'm gay?" Sarah admitted. "My husband isn't comfortable." The sting of lost friendship added to the pile. Even allies falter, Olivia thought bitterly. Paige urged her forward. build a new support system. They attended a local LGBTQ group, where stories mirrored hers: family rejection, societal judgment. One woman shared, "I lost my kids in custody, but I regained myself." The words resonated, fueling Olivia's resolve. But Mark escalated. He outed her to mutual friends, painting her as the villain. Texts flooded in. Some supportive, others accusatory. "How could you do this to him?" one read. Olivia's isolation grew. "The world sees me as the betrayer," she lamented inwardly. Nights were sleepless, weighing morals. Was self-truth ethical if it harmed others? A high-stakes confrontation unfolded at Lily's birthday party, co-hosted tensely. Mark brought his new girlfriend a slap in the face. Paige wasn't invited, but Olivia yearned for her presence. As kids played, Mark pulled her aside. "This is what you wanted? Chaos?" Olivia snapped. "No, but lying wasn't living." Their argument escalated, voices rising. "You're destroying our daughter," Mark yelled. Guests stared, judgment palpable. Lily overheard, crying, "Why are you fighting?" Olivia scooped her up, heartbreaking. "Grown-up stuff, sweetie." But the damage was done. That night, alone, Olivia questioned her path. "Am I the monster here?" Paige comforted her later. "You're not. Society makes it hard." Their connection intensified, a kiss shared in privacy. Not passionate but affirming. Yet guilt lingered. "Mark's right, I'm appending lives." The court's decision loomed. Olivia prepared her testimony, bearing her soul. "I love my daughter. My identity doesn't diminish that." But fears gnawed. What if they deem her unfit? The moral quandary tortured her. Right to happiness versus duty to family. In a twist, her parents called. "We miss Lily," her mom said stiffly. Olivia seized the chance. "Then accept me." Hesitation then. "We're trying." A crack in the armor but tentative. As tensions peaked, Olivia faced a choice. Pursue Paige fully or retreat for stability. "The price of love is high," she pondered. But backing down felt like death. The judge's gavel fell, granting joint custody. A compromise but victory for Olivia. "Both parents are fit," he ruled. Mark's face tightened, but he nodded. Outside, he approached her. "For Lily's sake, let's make this work." Olivia agreed, relief washing over her. But the war wasn't over. Co-parenting loomed, fraught with tension. With legal battles easing, Olivia explored her new reality. She and Paige dated openly, though cautiously. Their first public outing, a walk in the park, felt liberating. "This is us," Paige said, squeezing her hand. Passers-by glanced, some smiling, others frowning. Olivia's mind buzzed. Defiance or danger? In America, acceptance varied. Hate crimes lingered in headlines. Family reconciliation inched forward. Her parents visited. Awkward but present. "We don't understand," her dad admitted. "But we love you." Olivia teared up. "That's enough for now." Introducing Paige was next, a test. "This is my girlfriend," she said tentatively. Her mom forced a smile. "Nice to meet you." Progress but strained. Internally, Olivia grappled with aftermath. Did I choose right? Dreams haunted her. Alternate lives where she stayed married, content but unfulfilled. Waking, she'd affirm, "This is authentic." But doubts persisted, especially seeing Mark's pain during drop-offs. "I miss us," he confessed once. Guilt surged. "I broke a good man." Society's backlash hit harder at work. A parent petitioned for her removal, citing moral concerns. The school board investigated. "Your personal life is your business," the principal said. "But it affects perception." Olivia fought. "I'm a teacher, not a role model for heterosexuality." Support from colleagues bolstered her. But the stress mounted. Paige's past surfaced, adding layers. "I was engaged once to a man," she revealed. "Denied my truth like you." Their shared experiences bonded them, but also highlighted risks. "What if we fail?" Olivia worried. Paige reassured. "We're worth trying." A major confrontation arose at a family gathering. Her extended relatives, conservative, learned the truth. Uncle Joe exploded. "This is against God." Olivia stood firm. "My love isn't sin." The argument divided the room, some defending her, others leaving. Family isn't blood if it's toxic, she realized. Lily adapted surprisingly well. Mommy has a friend Paige, she said innocently. But questions came. Why not Daddy? Olivia explained simply. Sometimes grown-ups love differently. The innocence pierced her. Had she robbed her child of normalcy? Betrayal struck again when a friend leaked details to a local blog. Teacher's lesbian affair tears family apart, the headline screamed. Comments poured in, supportive and vile. Olivia's phone buzzed endlessly. Ignore the hate, Paige urged. But it eroded her confidence. Am I a cautionary tale? In therapy, Dr. Ellis probed. What price are you willing to pay? Olivia reflected. Freedom's cost was steep, lost relationships, scrutiny. But suppression's toll was higher. A life half-lived. As their relationship deepened, Olivia faced a moral fork. Commit fully or pull back for Lily. A weekend getaway with Paige clarified. Amid quiet moments she felt peace. This is right, she thought. But returning Mark's call shattered it. Lily asked why you left us. The accusation reignited doubt. Society's mirror reflected harshly. At a pride event, Olivia felt empowered, surrounded by community. But back in suburbia, stares reminded her of otherness. Is acceptance illusion? She pondered. The climax built when her parents demanded, choose, us or this life. Olivia refused. It's not a choice. They cut ties again, the pain raw. Blood doesn't guarantee love, she internalized. Paige proposed moving forward. Let's build our family. But Olivia hesitated, weighing ethics. At what cost to others? With wounds healing slowly, Olivia embraced her truth. Work stabilized after the board cleared her, citing anti-discrimination laws. You're an asset, the principal affirmed. Colleagues rallied, some sharing their own stories. The support network grew, easing isolation. Paige and Olivia's relationship flourished, marked by quiet dinners and shared dreams. I love you, Paige said one evening, words Olivia echoed, feeling whole. But echoes of past decisions lingered. Seeing Mark with his girlfriend stirred complex emotions, relief mixed with sorrow. We both deserve happiness, she told herself. Lily thrived in the new normal, shuttling between homes. I have 2 mommies now, she beamed, including Paige. The innocence warmed Olivia, but also prompted reflection. Did my choice enrich or complicate her life? Reconciliation with parents came unexpectedly. A letter arrived. We've been wrong. We want to be part of your life. Tears flowed as Olivia called. Let's start over, she said. Dinner followed, tense but hopeful. Her dad hugged Paige awkwardly. Welcome. The bridge rebuilt, fragile but standing. Yet, societal undercurrents persisted. A neighbor's snide remark. Unnatural. Olivia confronted. Love is love. The exchange empowered her, but highlighted ongoing battles. Internally she debated. Is the fight worth it? Affirmative but exhausting. A final twist. Mark remarried, inviting Olivia to the wedding for Lily. Attending was bittersweet. Congratulations, she said sincerely. He replied. You too with Paige. Closure of sorts. As years blurred, Olivia looked back. The kiss that started it all. A catalyst for chaos and growth. Losses. Friends, family ties briefly severed. Gains. Authenticity, love. The price was steep, she mused, but paid willingly. In quiet moments doubts surfaced. Was there a better way? But regrets faded against fulfillment. Paige and she built a life, home, routines, dreams. Lily grew, accepting diversity. I'm proud of you, Mom, she said one day. The journey taught. Identity's revelation demands sacrifice. But suppression breeds greater harm. Was Olivia's pursuit of personal truth ultimately selfish, or a necessary act of courage that benefited everyone in the long run?